Alright, welcome to Ratchet. It is not too long after I completed my Wailing Caverns run, but we're here to start turning in our quests. We've got, I think, what, 2 or 3 to turn in here? 1, 2, oh yeah, 3, and then 2 in Thunder Bluff as well, so. We'll do these first.
Time is money, friend.
Here was Smart Drinks. Great, you got it. I can't wait to try it out. This is going to make me a fortune, I just know it. Thank you. Take this, and after I'm rich, I'll send you more, I promise. I'm sure you will. 10 silver. That doesn't even seem like that much. Here was the guy that asked for the bottle of port. The dockmaster has been on my case ever since Mad Maglish made off with that 99-year-old port. I guess that bottle was intended as a gift for Gazlowe from none other than Baron Revelgaz himself. If you're brave enough and patient enough to seek out Mad Maglish and get that port back, I'll see to it you get a nice reward. Superb. And just as I was about to lose my job too, I will see to it that Gazlowe gets this gift immediately. Thank you. Nicely done, I say. 10 silver again.
Be good.
I guess that's normal at this point in time. And then the item that we got from the final boss, the Murloc, the glowing shard, it just asked us to search for somebody in Ratchet that might know. And I just so happen to know that it's Sputtervalve right here.
Hey, how you doing?
So it just has this extra chat option. There's nothing over his head, like you wouldn't know. You would just have to randomly go around and talk to everybody. Tell me about the glowing shard. Interesting, interesting. I know of a druid that lives atop the hills above the Wailing Caverns. She might be able to tell you more about this shard you have found. Now, I must get back to work.
Have a good one.
Alright, that was it. So we're running back to the Wailing Caverns now. Go figure. Let's not forget about Ghost Wolf. It's not too far of a run. Plus, we haven't been out in the world very much lately. I feel like I need to stretch my legs out. It's been what, man, 3-4 episodes now that I guess I was out doing my water totem thing for a while, and then Wailing Caverns. We haven't touched our quests in a long time. Since we're level 23, not even that far from 24 at this point. Since I had to run Wailing Caverns so many times, we've out-leveled quite a few of our quests now. They're getting green, getting pretty low. I think I'm likely going to start dropping some of these that I don't particularly want, or that don't have a reward that I want. This one I definitely want. This, oh, you know what? Why don't we go do this one right now, since we're heading to Wailing Caverns. Hezril Bloodmark is the last of the Centaur leaders from those quests that we were doing a ways back. He's the last one, and he patrols around the Wailing Caverns area. The oasis there. If I remember right, he's an elite, and he's flanked by 2 other centaur with him that are non-elite, and I can't remember what level he is. Is he a 19 elite, since this is a 19 quest? I can't remember. Might be kind of tough for us, but yeah, we can do that one while we're over here. Okay, so the guy in Ratchet, Sputtervalve, told us to speak to a druid atop the Wailing Caverns. I can say for certain that when I first did this quest, I thought he meant one of the 2 druids in the little rock that we already got those quests from, since that's literally right above the Wailing Caverns. But that's not what he meant. He actually meant on top of this whole mountain here. And there's a little hut here. I would expect a lot of people made that same mistake I did, because who knew? Hello, what can I do for you? Oh, I've never seen anything like this. This shard holds great secrets. It is the pure essence of the Emerald Dream. However, what I see in this shard is not a dream. One would call this sort of a vision a nightmare. I do not wish to alarm you, but I think it is best if you deliver this shard into the hands of a wise druid as soon as you can. Pardon me. Hamel Rune Totem on Elder Rise is who you need to find. Head to Thunderbluff. I cannot say more.
Ancestors watch over you.
Alright, well that's where I was going anyway, so no problem. And while we're up here, like I said, let's go get Hezrul. Oh. Apparently this is considered outside. That's why it kicked me out of Ghost Wolf. Okay, so Hezrul patrols around this whole oasis. One of his two spawn locations is right here, right in front of Wailing Caverns, and the other is on this, southwest corner, down this way. And then he also makes a circle around the whole thing. So I'm gonna need to walk around a little bit and find him. Shouldn't be too hard. He's the only one walking around with 2 bodyguards. It's pretty obvious. And hey, look at who I found. Oh, he's not elite. He's only a level 19. Wow. I guess that was just my clouded memory of him being hard to kill that made me think he was elite. That's funny. All right, let's see if he's walking in any direction, and then I'll drop some totems, make sure I don't back up into anybody else. Is he actually walking anywhere, or is he just kind of... I know this is only a... Oh wow. I just rocked him. Wow, this is not nearly as difficult as I thought it was going to be. These guys barely even touch me. Whoops. Accidentally pulling another one here. Searing Totem has a mind of its own. Alright, well that was not any problem whatsoever. I don't think there were any other quests for me to do at the moment nearby. Oh yeah, Issue Muhal. This is the one that I got from Jorn Skyseer in Camp Tarajo. And I'm thinking about it. I know there's a few more quests after this one, but I'm pretty sure there's not any rewards I want. And it's getting a little low for us at this point, so I think we're going to get rid of that one. This one, along with a few others, takes me into Stone Talon Mountains. We haven't even gone there yet, have we? No, we haven't. Okay. I'll hang on to that one. Serena Bloodfeather. She's the last of the harpies that we needed to kill. But I'm wondering now. So we're not going to need that, nor we're going to need... That's worse than what we have. These rewards aren't even good enough to keep. So we're not going to do that one. Guns of Northwatch, I do want to do this one. Or at least the escort quest out of there, just because it's so memorable. We can go do that one potentially next, actually. After we get back from Thunder Bluff. This one goes to Stone Talon, and we're turning that one in. Okay, so... I think we're set for now. We do need to get going to Stone Talon Mountains. We're actually... Level 23 going on 24 is actually pretty high to start in Stone Talon.
What do you need?
Is Hezrul defeated? I commend you. These centaur are undisciplined and cannot focus their rage as the orcs can, but they are fierce nonetheless. In defeating them, your valor is proven. We got our first ring. It's exciting. So, he offers this quest called Counterattack. Sorry. Got something in my throat today, I guess. Oftentimes when we've passed by here, there's been centaur and horde like NPCs fighting each other out here. That's because of this quest called Counterattack. It's worth a quarter of a gold, which is actually a lot. I don't know if we can do this on our own. You have to kill an elite at the end. You know what? Let's just grab it. Oh, I guess I didn't read the quest text, did I? That's okay. So, since I took the quest, now these guys all spawned out here. And then some centaur will spawn too. We're actually not going to do it now, so... Sorry about you for those NPCs that are going to die. But I'd like to have it on me just in case we see some other player that wants to do it or something. And we can join them quickly. Let's see, so basically... the Centaur want revenge for us killing their leaders, and they're attacking the Barrens. Is the short version. And we need to kill a guy named Warlord Kramzar, and he's definitely elite. I'm definitely not misremembering that one. I can't believe this isn't labeled as a group quest, or at least an elite quest. You definitely want a group to work on that one. Doing it solo would be very, very hard. Even being slightly over leveled at this point, it would still be very hard for me to do.
Blood and thunder.
So let's, oh wait, what am I doing back in Hearth? Hearth to Thunder Bluff. Save us a little bit of time. And we will go visit the Druids of the Elder Rise. Might as well just stay in Tauren form, since Ghost Wolf keeps kicking me out every time I go inside of a building. It's kind of annoying. Okay, Nara, she gave me the Leaders of the Fang quest. Memories of my nightmares haunt me. Have you defeated the leaders of the Fang and acquired their gems? You've done it. You killed the leaders of the Druids of the Fang. My dreams are now free of their wicked faces, and you've helped save the Barrens from a cursed future. I thank you. I thank you for myself, for the Druids of Thunderbluff, and for the land. Choose your award. Crescent staff, please.
We shall.
And I'm friendly with Undercity. That's interesting. Alright, we have our awesome staff. Let's throw it on. If you've probably noticed this staff on a lot of level 20-ish characters. In fact, at least the druid in our last run there already had it. Might have been more, I didn't even notice. Probably the healer too. Yeah, the stats on this thing are so good. It's over 20 DPS, 7 intellect, 7 stamina, 7 spirit. So this is like a must-have for a lot of leveling classes.
I've been expecting you.
May I help you with something? Fella sent you to me. Well, now, let's see that shard that you say she was so hesitant to talk about. Oof, that was a rough one. Hamel peers into the shard. Oh, I didn't. Well. Thank you for delivering this to me. It isn't wise to speak of things such as this, though. I advise you. Wow, I'm really struggling to read these sentences here. These are matters that you should not concern yourself with. Let's just say that things in the Emerald Dream are not as we thought. Perhaps in the future, our paths may cross again. So we can't wear mail, and look at that, we got some nice cloth intellect shoulders. So these will actually replace those as our healing shoulders. And wow, hit level 24. That's crazy. Let's throw them on and see what they look like. Not nearly as nice looking as the leather ones, in my opinion. Let's make sure to not accidentally vendor those. We can vendor our Staff of Orgrimmar, though. And since we hit level 24, let's go ahead and apply that point I was talking about and use two-handed axes and maces, because at some point we'll be using them. Oh, that's nice that it actually gives it to us immediately. I wasn't sure if I'd have to go to the weapon master to learn them. We still have one more quest to turn in, and conveniently, it's on the same rise as our shaman trainer. And since we just hit level 24, we'll get some new spells too while we're here. Oh, we can actually learn herbalism too while we're here. Who should we talk to this time? Let's talk to Silm. I don't think we've talked to her recently. So, still nothing we want there. We're done with... Are we done with all these spells? I mean, I don't even know if there's anything we're ever going to get out of this tree again. Oh, let's see. Stone Skin upgrade. Oh, Lightning Shield upgrade. Oh, Frost Resistance, Water Breathing. Oh, there was some other stuff I didn't grab last time. Water Breathing, that's a fantastic spell. It actually allows us to cast on anyone, not just ourselves, so we can breathe underwater for 10 minutes. It requires a reagent called Shiny Fish Scales. You can loot those off of mobs sometimes, or you can just buy them on the auction house. I don't have any now, but yeah, we'll definitely take that. Frost Resistance Totem is very situational. I'm not going to bother taking that right now, unless for some reason we know we're going to go somewhere where we're fighting a lot of frost-related mobs, but I don't foresee that happening, so I'll save some money on that one. Lightning Shield upgrade, for sure. Stone Skin upgrade, for sure. Strength of Earth, yes. Before we forget, why don't we just throw all those on our bars? So Lightning Shield. Stone Skin was 3. And Strength of Earth 2.
Ah, I've been expecting.
Alright. Poison Cleansing Totem was at 22. This removes 1 poison effect from any party member. every 5 seconds, which is actually pretty nice to have. That would have been nice to throw down every once in a while in Wailing Caverns, actually. Do I want this now, though? Yeah, you know what? Let's just take it now. That's okay. Even though it's situational, like the other one I was just talking about. Ancestral Spirit. So these are an interesting choice. So this is an upgrade to my Resurrection spell. And the only difference it actually makes is that it restores them with more health and mana. So my current rank 1 is 65 health, 120 mana, and it costs 428. And the new one is 150 health, 260 mana, and it costs, oh wait, 428. Oh. I was thinking it costs more mana, but I guess it scales with level? And it just costs money. Interesting. You know what? Let's not take it. So, really, all that you would do after you resurrect them is probably just heal them, or they would eat anyways, eat and drink. So, there's really no value in them reviving with more health and mana. So we're gonna skip it. But we do want Healing Wave, absolutely.
Be at your back.
Alright. That was a lot of really nice upgrades for us. So now let us turn into Serpent Bloom, and that wraps up all of Wailing Caverns for us. I'm eager to see if you can gather enough Serpent Bloom from the Wailing Caverns. I've sent many to do my bidding, but none have returned. Ah, splendid specimens. You've done well. 20 silver and apothecary gloves, which are 3 intellect, 2 spirit cloth. So those will actually be great healing gloves. So we've got 2 things to throw in our bank now. I feel like we already had healing gloves, so these must be better than those, I'm assuming. I don't remember what they were. Oh yeah, I got a bunch of junk to send off to my other characters. So this is the lower level. We want the second level, if I can learn the next rank of skinning. I think I should be able.
I
can't.
expect you.
Wait. Oh, I was thinking herbalism, not skinning. Okay. So that should be here. Okay, there we go. Expert herbalist. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to take a second, or more like a few minutes, and clean up my bags and such, and my bank and all that, so I'll take a pause right here, and see you again in a second. Okay, so we are approaching Ratchet. Bags are all clear, for the most part. I decided I would just fly here off screen. Because the next quest I would like to do, I mentioned, is actually to head to Northwatch. So we have this quest called the Guns of Northwatch we picked up, I think, a long time ago, or at least it was available a long time ago. From the elf right up here. We're going to run right past him. This guy right here, Captain Thalothas Brightsun. However you pronounce that. Basically the pirates or wait, no, it's not the pirates. Northwatch, like, sunk his ship or something. So he wants revenge. So we need to kill the captain and these 2 cannoneers and get a bunch of Theramore medals, which drops from any of the people we kill in there. I think it's a 100% drop rate too. And while we're over there, there's also a escort quest that is infamous for taking forever. I think I mentioned it back before when we were killing the pirates here. You'll occasionally see players walking through here escorting an elf. It truly takes forever. But we're gonna do it because that's just one of those great, memorable Barrens experiences from vanilla. So, in case anyone didn't have the opportunity to do that before, well, here you go. And being level 24, I'm plenty high level to do this. This shouldn't be any problem at all. Especially as a healing class, I can actually heal the NPC, or at least I should be able. I sure hope so. So, even though he runs off like a crazy person and tries to fight everybody within a mile radius of him, I should be able to keep him alive, no problem. Kill everybody. These guys are all gray to me. Think I can squeeze through here? Nope. It's okay. We'll keep moving. We're gonna kill people on our way out and everything anyways, so I figured I might as well just do that. Oh, dang it. Alright, we'll kill this guy. Because our escort guy, oh, I see his little green text in there. He's already here. So, might as well just do this anyway. I know it's kind of unorthodox to just kill him already. To do the escort quest first. I know that's kind of stupid. Oh, jeez. You know what? Let's. Disarm is annoying. You'd think being such a high level compared to them, they wouldn't be able to hit me very well, but nope, apparently they can. I'm trying to stay. Oh, he hit my totem. Where'd you go?
Hello. Be careful.
Oh, you know what? Let's just wait a sec. Unless some other players run in and try and take it first, that would suck. Okay. Giltharis Firebow. Finally, someone to rescue me. I can't believe you got past the guards. These zealots from Theramore are out of their minds. They sank our ship and imprisoned me, the only survivor. I was called an enemy and threat to the Alliance. Me? A threat to their great sham of an alliance? I was a deckhand on a moonshine transport between Ratchet and Booty Bay. Enough talk. Help me get back to Ratchet, will you? Let me know when you're ready and we'll make our break.
Good luck, friend.
Stay close. I'll need all the help I can get to break out of here. Let's go.
Greetings.
So he's got no weapons, no armor.
How may I help?
He's pretty much useless to help fight, but he aggroes everybody. It's pretty funny. Actually, I shouldn't say that. It's not that he aggroes everyone else, it's that he actively goes and attacks other people. Despite being totally ill-equipped. Let's see how close he gets before he goes and fights those two there. Oh wow, that was actually pretty good. Usually it's a lot worse than that. I wonder if my healing totem heals him. It doesn't look like it does. Don't even need my heal. He healed himself immediately after getting out of combat.
Can I assist you?
Oh, my heal didn't work. Oh no. Wow, I take that back. I can't heal him. Yikes. I need to watch out for that. Whoops. There went my totem. I have to just make sure that they're attacking me. Not him. Which I guess is no problem. Nope. Not lucky. Scroll of stamina? Sure. Don't need any of that. So normally, the way you want to do this quest is to do the escort after you've killed the captain and cannoneers and such. But the problem is, at last, free from Northwatch hold. I need a moment to catch my breath. You know, because he's just running so fast. The problem with doing that is that his respawn time is so frickin' long that if another player came in and started the escort while you were up killing the captain or something, you'd be sitting and waiting a long time, waiting for him to respawn again. So even though I mean, I haven't seen any. Oh, just kidding. Look at that. Another player running in right now. See, if I had gone up to kill the captains and such, and if that guy ran in, like he just did, and started the escort before I was able to get done, I'd be stuck waiting forever. So I'd rather just do this one now while he was there. The downside is that I now have to run back if I still want to complete this one, but that's not as significant to me. And I'm going to be honest with you, I don't even need to do that. The rewards you get from this one is a gun and some cloth legs, which have strength on them for some reason. So honestly, I don't even need to go back and do that. This was more so what I was wanting to do, because 2 intellect, 4 stamina, 1 spirit, leather feet. Those are some excellent healing feet for us that we're probably going to keep for a little while. So that was what I really wanted. Oh, found another one. See, you'd think it wouldn't be as much of an issue coming through the pirate area right here, since we're higher level. But this is the part I was talking about where he goes and aggroes like crazy. It's actually interesting how the mechanics work. I mean, it's similar to how it works with us as a player, right? If we're a low-level player and we wander through a high-level zone, they'll aggro us from much, much farther away. Oh, God. That's not what we want to do. Hit everybody, make sure they're hitting us. Yeah, like I was saying, if you're high-leveled, you'll get aggroed from very far away. That's basically what's happening here, is that he's a high-level guy wandering past low-level mobs so that he aggroes on them from way farther away. So sorry, orc buddy. Hopefully you weren't looking for Baron. I just killed him. He's level 20, so I doubt it. See, he was nowhere near that guy. Was he hitting me with a wrench? He was. I'm not gonna lie, I never noticed that. Do they all do that? So this guy's not, he's a brigand. Or she, I should say. But, did those cannoneers, are they seriously holding wrenches? Yeah, look at that. Wow. That's pretty funny. Ouch. He still ran over. I was hoping to run ahead of him and just start fighting people so he doesn't have to stop, but that didn't work. And he's helping this other guy. Okay, cool. And he's gonna run all the way over to this other. Oh boy. Escort quests are always a good time. Oh, that's funny. I can laugh now because I'm high leveled and am not worried about this quest. If I was low leveled and that happened, I would have been freaking out right there. So I'm not going to back up, and hopefully he won't aggro on those two guys in the back there. I don't actually know if he will or not. I'll bet you he's still going to run over there. Watch. Yep, there he goes. Oh man. I hope you're starting to see now how this quest is so notoriously frustrating. What? Where did that guy come from? If that was a respawn already, that was amazingly fast. Getting a lot of greens. I mean, they're useless to me at this point, but kind of amazing how many I'm getting. I can toss this warrior a heal when he needs it. Almost back to Ratchet. Let's keep up the pace. His very, very slow pace. So even if I walk, it's actually the same issue that I had in Wailing Caverns. Actually, am I walking? Actually, I might be wrong about that. I think he might be walking the same speed. Hey, look at that. It's fun doing this when you have a large group of players escorting him, and you all walk with behind him like this. Looking like a gang. Can't tell if I am walking faster than him, or it's just because he's walking in a weird path that I'm like slightly catching up to him. Ah, the sweet salt air of Ratchet. Did he say how long he'd been a prisoner for? I don't think he did. And he's gonna walk up to his buddy here. Captain Brightsun. Still told him here is freed. I'm certain the captain will reward your bravery. That went away quickly.
Can I assist you?
And to think, we thought Firebow was long dead. Your heroics have earned you a place of honor with the Thalodon Privateers. Whoever that is. So yeah, we're gonna take those leather boots.
Till next we meet.
Make sure to not accidentally vendor those along with everything else. And just to be extra funny, what we're going to do right in front of his face is abandon his quest, which includes destroying the Theramore metals that he asked for. And we're standing right in front of him, so there they go. Sorry, Captain.
Interesting. Have a good one.
Okay, so honestly, what I think I might want to do next is finally head to Stone Talon. Let's yeah, let's fly to Crossroads real fast just to save a little bit of time. And then we have to run there since we haven't been there yet. I accidentally almost clicked on this night elf here. That wouldn't have been good. So the Stone Talon Mountains are right here to the west of the Northern Barrens and north of Mulgore. To get there, we have to take this path west of the crossroads that we've gone past. The Centaur guy is like right here. And then we take this path in. It's mountainous, as I'm sure you guessed. Navigating the terrain is not nearly as easy as it's been so far. A lot of players don't really like Stone Talon Mountains. I won't say it's my favorite zone either, but it's not that bad. There's a horde town with a flight path right here, I think. Yeah, it seems about right. So we'll at least get there today. I think I probably won't do another quest. We might just run up there and kind of turn in the ones that we have. Is it just these two? I feel like I should have more. This is physics and deep moss. So these came from Ratchet. Did somebody else have one that I didn't pick up yet? No, that one goes to Ashenvale. He's the Harpy guy. I feel like I should have more, just from playing on past characters. Maybe not. That guy. This guy gives Egg Hunt. I guess we don't need to pick it up now. That's a Southern Barrens quest. Yeah, I don't know why I'm thinking I should have more. I feel like on past characters I've had at least one more quest that sent me to Stone Talon. Well, whatever, that's alright. We're not being a completionist on this character anyways, even though it's hard for me to do. So the two quests we have, these were both from Ratchet. I think this one was given by, yeah, Meebok Mizirix. I think this was the guy that we just turned in the Wailing Essences quest. Smart Drinks. I think that was the same guy. He wants 15 spider eggs. Oh yeah, omelets. Spider egg omelets. And he wants to cash in. And then, who gave us this one? The venture company. I think this was given by... Was it the same guy that did the Samaflange stuff? Maybe it was. I can't remember. So anyways, Ziz Physics is another goblin that's hiding out in an area called the Windshear Crag, the Stone Talon. Windshear Crag is this thing here. Basically, that is where the venture company we've run into, what, 3 times now? They were in Mulgore. They were the guys with the burning, the wreckage, and then they were in that cave. And then we ran into them. Oh, they were doing the Samaflange, and they were up in the Sludge Fen. We didn't actually go there, but they were there too. And now they're in Stone Talon Mountains, and they are harvesting trees. We'll actually run into them at least one other time I can think of later on. They're clearly a problem. You know, companies that are just out for profit, without regards for the land and all that. So there's a couple of quest givers right here, and I think we're probably too high level. We'll see what they have.
What brings you here?
So he has one where he wants us to avenge his village. They were killed by the Grim Totem clan of Tauren. And she has one called Goblin Invaders, where she wants us to kill some Venture Co. And they are pretty low level at this point. Yeah, 18. So even though this is an 18 level quest, I'm pretty sure the mobs are seriously like level 15. So those are great for us. And I don't think we're going to do that one either. Well, you know what? Let's hang on to this one just in case. I can always abandon it again later. So there's actually a path that you maybe wouldn't recognize as a path going up this way. That actually leads to a Horde town, given the fact that a Horde player just ran down. It's kind of a shortcut. We're not going to go that way now, just because I want to run past the Tauren village. And here's the Grim Totems. So, I know I was quite surprised my first time when I discovered that there were bad Tauren. Or at least not allied with the Horde. That was surprising to me. So these guys are level 15 in gray. They'd be worth nothing for us. I don't know what the whole backstory is on the Grim Totem clan, on why they're not a part of the Horde or the other Tauren. They're not allied with them. What's interesting is, if you remember, the name of the Tauren that was giving us our quest for the Ragefire Chasm, her name was Magatha Grim Totem. She's in that tent in Thunder Bluff. She's the leader of the Grim Totem clan. Go figure, given her name. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't understand how she's the leader of this clan, who's clearly not with the Horde, but she's in Thunder Bluff safely. I really don't understand that. That'd be worth looking up on one of the wikis for Warcraft stuff. That'd be interesting. So here's the normal entrance to Malaka Jin. This is a troll town. I don't think we've been to one since... Actually, we haven't been to one at all, right? Durotar has one, but we didn't start down there. I like the music. Troll music is cool. So here's a quest giver. Blood Feeders. We trolls here at Malaka Jin have prospered from the land. Stone Talon Mountain offers great hunting for us to live on. Lately, we've attracted the wrong dinner guests. Spiders in these mountains have been raiding our camps at night looking to steal our hunt. If you were to help us kill off these ghastly beasts, we at Malacca Jinn would be in your debt. Spiders are everywhere in Stone Talon. Just head north from here, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Stay away from
So we already have one spider quest, so why not pick this one up too? Let's see what this guy...
Loktar.
His name is Darn. Oh, report to Kadric. So here's what's weird. This quest is the exact same quest that you can also pick up in the Crossroads.
Strength.
It's interesting that they put it in both places, I guess. They figured some players might be here and won't go back to the Crossroads. So they wanted to put it here too? I'm not sure. So we'll just go pick it up there whenever we want it. And here's the Witch Doctor. He's got an awesome mask on. He's got a quest to make some forest magic. If you want to look in these cages here, you can see he's got some night elves trapped. He's got 3 of them. Long story short, he wants us to collect, what is it all? A bunch of sap, whiskers, eyes, and scales from various beasts and things. It actually takes quite a long time to do that quest. We're not actually going to do it. But long story short, he wants all of those ingredients to make some stew. I guess I shouldn't say stew, they're not going to eat it. Some kind of potion. There was that giant cauldron he had in the middle there. He's going to kill them. Is the short answer. So, if you don't want to be a part of a guy exterminating prisoners, I wouldn't recommend doing that quest. Also, it's kind of a pain in the ass quest to do. You have to go way up here to the north part of the zone. There's an alliance town there nearby, or at least a flight path, and the quest takes a long time. So in general, definitely not my favorite quest. So we're just gonna continue on going north here. North-ish. It's really our only option at this point. We'll stop by, do his physics, see what he's got to talk about, and we'll go up to the Horde Town. And that probably will be where I stop. I don't think I want to do any more quests right now, at least for time's sake. So we'll wrap this one up here in Stone Talon, and finally do some quests here next time. There's a couple I have in mind. So you might not notice running by, you might notice this path here, and as you can see there's some webs in the trees, so you might think, hey, good place to go do my spider quests. And if you notice this little signpost here, there's actually another quest called Arachnophobia. Warning, proceed into Sishir Canyon west of here at your own risk. Bessalith and her 8-legged children of the forest have claimed this canyon as their webbed lair. Magrin, Earthbinder, in Sunrock Retreat has placed a bounty on Bessalith. Slay her, and bring proof of your killing to Magrin. There you will receive your reward for disposing this 8-legged menace. So that's an elite quest. Bessalith is a giant elite spider. Staff we don't want, and a sword we can't use. So the rewards aren't worth anything, but we might still do that one. We'll see. So here we are on Windshear Crag. As you can see, it's not green like the other area is. Still got some spiders and eggs in here too, like those little eggs there. You can do that quest here too if you want to, but I think it makes more sense to do it over in the area we just were at. And here is Ziz Physics Hut. Alliance players do quests with this guy too, so a lot of times you'll see PvP happening around here. Although Stone Talon is definitely more of a Horde zone than it is an Alliance zone.
What's up?
I thought those venture company higher-ups were slave drivers, but then I met Sputtervalve, the cruelest of them all. Sputtervalve, I think that's the name of the guy we got this quest from. Ha! Though it's better than being out of a job, I suppose. Or worse, working with that Gorenzo. If you're here to help, I've got something for you to do.
Be good.
Terrible what the venture company has done here, huh? What were they thinking? Goblin company hiring a gnome. Lucky for me, Sputtervalve knows a genius when he sees one. Hired me just after I'd been kicked out. Tells me they built some enormous woodcutting machine, and Sput wants me to steal the plans for him. Unfortunately, Gorenzo, bloody gnome, wants me dead on sight. Maybe you could steal the plans for me? You should be able to find them on one of their operators.
Keep it real.
So like I said, we're not actually going to do any quests yet right now, but just for the sake of seeing the... Uh-oh. Yep, I got some aggro. Got it just in time. Let's run. Just for the sake of seeing it, just in case we don't come back, I haven't decided yet. Here's what it looks like. Quite depressing, right? Trees are all dead, cut down, big old machinery. It's all smoky from all of the machinery working, I guess. Pretty ugly. Also a big PvP spot. Uh-oh. 23 Hunter. Shouldn't feel like fighting me. Like I said, the Stone Talon Mountains is definitely more of a Horde zone than an Alliance zone. So, they have to be a little more brave coming around in here. I would say they have close to just as many quests here to do. A lot of these are actually neutral quests, like the one we just picked up from the Goblin there. That's a neutral quest, so Alliance can do those too. It's just that this zone is right next to the Barrens, and it's a natural progression right from there with almost all Horde players coming from there, so there's just always a lot of Horde players here. There's actually a couple of Alliance quest givers right here. Like I said before, I think multiple times, I am not a PvP focused player. I don't really care. Proving my prowess to other players is not what is fun in the game for me. So I'm never going to engage someone else. If you're looking for PvP content, unfortunately you're in the wrong place. So here's Sunrock Retreat, the Horde town. Yeah, right where I thought it was. Not too much here, a couple of buildings. Before I forget anything, I want to talk to the Flight Master. It's right here. Nothing to sell. Okay, well, yeah, I think this will be a good place to wrap up. I'm going to park here and then get started in the exact same place next time. And we'll do some quests in Stone Talon, so this is a new zone for us. I'm looking forward to it. So, thanks again for joining me, and I'll see you next time.